What is up, awesome people? Okay, so I got a single battle here up against Elena, and I think I challenged this person just randomly, or they challenged me one night, and I was just in the process of trying out my new team that I made for the recent live stream that I attended. It wasn't the last live stream, but the live stream before that. And her team consists of Crawdon, Absol, Tropius, Nidoking, Pig Knight, no, Embor, sorry, and Raticate. Wow, big mind blank on Embor. Anyways, my team consists of Raticate, Slowbro, Durant, Rhypheria, Magmortar, and Cradilly. Alrighty, so Crawdon was kind of my biggest worry here because Crawdon has been moved up quite a lot in the tiers. I think it's UU now, quite high UU with knockoff, and its new mechanic being added to knockoff, so that was actually my biggest worry. Absol, I was probably expecting like a Mega Evolution there. Mega Absol is pretty common. That's probably the only reason why people use Absol these days is for Mega Evolution, which is kind of sad. Tropius, usually I see people bringing Pimp Knight set, which is their Harvest Citrus Berry set. So Air Slash, Protect, all that good stuff really. Nidoking's usually a special sweeper with Life 4 thanks to Sheer Force, so Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, stuff like that. Nidoking I'm actually kind of worried about as well because that can take down most of my team as well. Embor is usually a banded set. I don't usually see anything else outside the banded set. It's quite bulky, speed is quite dreadful actually, so I'm expecting banded there. And as for Raticate, I use my own set there for Raticate, so I'm not quite too sure if she's using the same Raticate idea as I am, or is she going for something completely different. Usually Raticate, I mostly see Super Fang on it as a kind of utility support set, but it's kind of interesting to see Raticate. So let's just get this battle underway and see how this whole battle played out. As I said, there is a few fears here on this team. And with that, she's going to lead with Raticate, and I'm also going to lead with my own Raticate, so this is going to be interesting. Alright, so I'm going to set up the Protect here, just to scatter what she's going to do. And with that, she is going to go for Reversal. Okay, that is interesting. I'm expecting like a Focus Sash or something, but it's definitely a gut set similar to mine, so I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch here. And that is going to do 3/4 damage there. She's going to go straight for the Facade. Now I know Facade's going to do a lot of damage and it takes out my Raticate, unfortunately. So I went for Sucker Punch there, kind of just fearing that I might just lose the speed tie there. I'm not too sure if she was running Jolly or Adamant either, so I just played it really safe and just went for Sucker Punch. Anyways, I'm going to go straight into Rhypheria. As for the Raticate, going for Reversal, which kind of got the power up there from taking a little bit of damage. And at this point in time, I was carrying the Weakness policy because I did do a few test runs. I just had Citrus Berry on Rhypheria, and before this battle, I decided to switch the set to Weakness policy, so that was fantastic. Anyways, I got the Rock Polish off there, doubling my speed. Poison damage there to Raticate, and of course, the only thing she can really do now is just leave Raticate in as fodder to Earthquake. So at this point in time, Rhypheria is standing at +2 speed on +2 attack and special attack, so there's not really too much that would like a switch in onto this thing. Tropius is probably the best bet here, hoping Stone Edge would miss, but unfortunately it does hit for her, so Tropius does go down, dealing a lot of damage. So up next is Crawdon. So the thing in back of my mind was this thing's got Aqua Jet, which it seems it doesn't. So Earthquake is going to hit that really hard, but this thing is Focus Sash, which is kind of a bummer because it can go straight for the Crab Hammer. Thanks to adaptability, that's going to do a lot of damage and really just cancel out Solid Rock and take out my Rhypheria. So there goes my big ace up the sleeve now, so that's not good at all. Anyways, this thing does carry Aqua Jet, so that's going to deal a little bit of damage there to Durant, but Durant does have a nice natural defensive stat, and that's going to take out Crawdon with X-Scissor. So that's great, because that's a big threat down. Right, so Life Orb damage there to Durant. And up next is Absol. So, having seen this come onto the field, I could definitely predicted it being Mega, because otherwise why would she send it in otherwise? So it Mega evolves into Mega Absol, because that's the only reason why Absol's ever used these days. And with that, I go straight for the Hone Claws, because I'm pretty confident I can live at least one move from Absol. Alright, so attack and defense, accuracy rose, and this thing has Fire Blast. Okay, it's not very often I see that, and with that, Durant goes down. Okay, that definitely threw me off. Alright, so I go into Cradilly here, and with that Absol is going for the play rough. That is going to deal a little bit of damage there to Cradilly. I'm just going to start setting up some curses, raising my attack, defense, and lowering my speed. Well, I don't really care about speed anyway. I'm just raising my attack and defense mainly. So any physical move that this Absol will throw at me, it's not really going to do that much to Cradilly. Right, so it's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, so I should have seen this coming. So it's going to burn my Cradilly and just get some residual damage off onto it. I set up another curse here, just raising my attack and defense a little bit more. Alright, so more leftover recovery there for Cradilly, but that is going to get cancelled out thanks to burn now. Alright, so more burn damage. Alright, so she's going to withdraw Absol because Absol really can't do anything else to Cradilly now. And straight into Nidoking. Alright, so I'm just going to set up another curse here because I'm pretty confident I can live at least one Ice Beam or Earth Power from this Nidoking. Alright, so again, more leftover recovery there, but again cancelled out thanks to that burn. Alright, so fingers crossed here I can live whatever this thing throws at me. And yes, it's going to be Ice Beam, but I am a max special defense Cradilly, so I'm just going to live that, thank God, and go for the Earthquake. So hopefully +3 attack from Curse is going to deal some nice damage there, which it does. Takes it down to just below half there. Leftover recovery there really isn't going to matter too much because I'll go down next turn to a Ice Beam or regardless of whatever she's going to throw at me, which is Flamethrower. That is easily going to take me out, which I really don't care because Cradilly just stayed in a spotter just then. Alright, so up next I'm going to send in Magmortar. So this one is my Scarf set, so I'm just going to throw a nasty Fire Blast here and just cook that Nidoking and hopefully cook whatever the hell comes out next. So Nidoking goes down, which is great because that thing can be quite annoying. And she's going to send in her Emboss. So I'm completely walled here, so I'm going to switch out and go into Slowbro just to take whatever that is going to throw at me. Right, so that's going to go for the Hammer Arm. That is going to do absolutely nothing to Slowbro. Slowbro, you massive defensive beast. So speed fails there on Emboar, which really doesn't bother it too much because it is quite slow and it's I can't speak. Wild Charge there from Emboar, which kind of took me off charge, surprise there. Recoil damage there to Emboar. I go straight for the Skull here. So just deal some damage off, bring it just below half. Get some leftover recovery there. So just back above half there. With that, Emboar is going to go for the Wild Charge again, and I'm just going to live this badly. So more recoil damage there to Emboar. I just go for the Slack Off here just to get my health back, because I don't really want to risk it playing at low health with Slowbro, because I really do need Slowbro. Right, so leftover recovery there for Slowbro. And again, this thing is just going to keep firing off some more Wild Charges. I'm expecting this thing actually to be Expert Belted because it's not Banded, it's not Life Orbed. I'm thinking Expert Belt. Anyways, I'm just going to throw up another Scald there, and that is going to take out the Emboar. So that is, oh, that was a crit. I think that kind of mattered. Anyways, Emboar goes down, which is great. So Slowbro can now fiercely just wall the heck out of her team now. Alright, so that comes in the Mega Absol. Alright, so that's going to go for the Play Rough. So at the moment, I'm thinking she doesn't have like Night Slash or Sucker Punch or anything like that. But then again, it's kind of risky playing Sucker Punch on my Slowbro because it does have 2 non-attacking moves. So I just wait for the Slack Off there to get my health back. Leftover recovery. Alright, so she's going to go for the Sucker Punch this turn, expecting me to go for a Skull, which I do go for. Sucker Punch is going to deal an awful lot of damage there. I go for the Scald here, hoping for a burn on that Absol. Does about half damage as well, but unfortunately no burn there on Absol. This was kind of around that time when I was having terrible luck with Scald. Alright, she goes for the Play Rough here, just conserving PP on Sucker Punch, and that is just going to miss on the KO there, and I get the free turn to set up my Slack Off. So more health comes back to Slowbro there, which is great, because I don't really want to get hit by another Sucker Punch there. Alrighty, so she's going to go for the Sucker Punch, but that fails as I go for another Slack Off, predicting that Sucker Punch. So Slowbro comes back to full health, thank God. So that's great, I can take at least 1 Sucker Punch now. Alright, so she goes for yet another Sucker Punch. That's going to deal a lot of damage. That was a crit too, that's why. Goddamn crits. Anyway, Scold is going to take out the Mega Absol. Thank God, that thing is quite scary actually. And with that, that is GG. So, great game, Elena. Yeah, that Absol is pretty scary, but as I said, the only reason why people use Absol these days is for Mega. That Crawdaunt was a bit annoying with Focus Sash and knocking me out with Crab Hammer. Definitely was not expecting Focus Sash on a Pokemon like Crawdaunt. Ember was definitely interesting with Wild Charge. I completely forgot that thing learnt it, to be honest. Just a bit of a shame for Tropius though, that Stone Edge did hit it quite hard. That would have been a pretty fearsome defensive or special defensive wall to go up against actually. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and if you guys like, please check out my previous Wi-Fi battles. I'm trying to post up Wi-Fi battles every day now while I've got work going on at the same time, but try not to let work getting ahead of this, because as I said in the last video, I do these videos for fun really. I don't do it for any competitive reasons or to be a pro or anything like that. I just put these up for fun, just showing off some fun sets. Sometimes I don't work, but that's alright. That's the whole fun of trying out new sets and hoping they work. But anyways, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!